Hey guys, this is Coach Harris again with a 5-minute math lesson. So we've covered quite a few things. Today we want to talk real quickly about arithmetic sequences. All right, arithmetic. That's the way you pronounce that. So there's a general form or a general explicit form for arithmetic sequences. It looks like this: a sub n, arithmetic sub n means specific number, equals a sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. Now, that's one way to put it. We can also put it like this: a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Same thing. Remember, multiplication is interchangeable right there, okay? So it means the exact same thing. Well, why and how would we use this? First of all, let's say we're given a series of numbers. So let's say I'm given this set of numbers, 1, 4, or this sequence of numbers, 7, 10, 13, and so on and so forth. So the question would be, number one, is this arithmetic? Well, let's think about it. How do I go from 1 to 4? By adding 3. Does the same thing hold true here? Yes, yes, yes. What we do is we look for a common difference between the numbers in the sequence, okay? When we see that this is the case, that's called a common difference, or D. In this case, it equals plus 3. Now, how would I figure out what the specific explicit formula is for this sequence of numbers? Well, check this out. The a sub 1 means the first term. Okay? The d means common difference. Or in other words, how are we getting from one number to the next? Is it consistent? Okay? So, do we have an a sub 1? Yes, 1. Do we have a common difference? Yes, 3. So the specific explicit formula for this sequence right here equals 1 plus, I'm going to do it both ways, 3 times n minus 1. It's also known as 1 plus n minus 1 times 3. All right, these are interchangeable. They're the same thing. Just, I know that some textbooks show it with the d in front, some of them show it with the d behind, okay? Hopefully there's no question of that. What kind of applications do we have for this? What if I wanted to know the 15th number in the list? So now I'm going, so a sub 15 equals 1 plus, I'll take the top one, 3 times, well look, I replaced n in the equation with 15. So that means I'm going to replace n over on this side with 15. Now, could I just take the calculator and add 3 and add 3 and add 3 and add 3 15 times? Absolutely. You would get that right as long as you kept track of those numbers of times. Okay? But honestly, that's kind of tedious, especially when we can just plug it in. So now you get 1 plus, I got to do the parentheses first. Remember your PEMDAS. So I got 1 plus 3 times 14 is 42. So I add those together and I get 43. So the 15th number in the sequence is the number 43. Okay? So that's a great example for how we do that. Now, real quick reminder, how do we know whether or not it's arithmetic or not? How we get from the first number to the second, second to the third, third to the fourth, if it's always the same, adding by 3, or maybe it's subtracted by 5, or whatever it is, okay? As long as it's adding or subtracting and it's always consistent, that is the common difference. Remember, the number that's beginning of the list is the first term. And this is the general explicit form for arithmetic sequences. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Have a great day.